right, just doing a quick drive through. This is some of the camping day use picnic areas. Just going to give you all a quick drive through. There's some of the bathrooms right there. That is the primitive camping area. All over here. There is water, but there is no electricity at these sites. The field on this opposite side, you will frequently see deer. Still a little early for the deer to come out, but that's okay. We're going to loop back around and see some more of the day use picnic areas. And then we are going to come up on the wagon circle, which is a RV parking spot. That one, I would suggest if you want to tent camp but have electrical and water, that you choose one of the other sites other than the wagon circle. That one is primarily and almost exclusively for RVs. Not that they're picky or anything at all. No, they're not. They're really sweet folks here. It's just if you want that area to pitch your tent, you'll definitely want to try one of the other spots instead. As you can see, we've been passing some small buildings along the way. Those are bathrooms. Each one does have a handicapped accessible bathroom, as well as regular bathroom for those who are not handicapped. As you can see, we've got plenty of spots that are nice and shady for you to picnic at. It is lovely. We're coming up on the back side of the CCC building, and the staircase that I showed you just a little while ago. And that staircase right there is leading over here. Let me get away from that track. This is the beginning of the Elm Creek Nature Trail, and that was the trail that I was on with my very first video, and I'll show you the trail in another video in just a little bit. This one is exclusively for camping and bathrooms, so that you are aware of what is available at Abilene State Park. Can't wait for the swimming pool to open. That is going to liven some things up real quick. All right, we are turning, and this is Wagon Circle. Wagon Circle does have a great big hall in the middle that is for use. You will see some tents popped up out here, but again, it's more RV friendly than it is tent camping friendly. Here at Wagon Circle is the entrance for the water treatment plant, which will be very close to the Eagle Trail. Now this little trail that I'm about to show you, let's switch back over here. Eagle Trail is from Troop 296 and Troop 217. This Chisholm Trail Council of Boy Scouts of America actually had this trail built. They put it all together themselves. This is the handicapped accessible trail. It is very wide and open, very clean and accessible. There are benches all along the way. It is a beautiful shaded walk. It is a lovely, lovely place to start your journey. And as you see, there's the hall there, the recreational hall in the middle that you can, when it's not in use, actually some of the campers who are out here will get together and have a great big old barbecue and just do stuff. That's one of the things that I'm learning about camping is the great people that you meet, and learning and sharing your experiences with others. It's a great thing to do. It helps you grow as an individual, quite honestly. At least for me, it has really helped me grow as an individual. We are taking this trail back. We just visited this area. This is the area that you see on the right that I'm showing now. This was a prescribed burn area a few months back. I'd say in, was it April, I believe, that they did a prescribed burn out here. So that's why it looks a little different than what you would expect. But prescribed burns are extremely, extremely important to the environment to help prevent forest fires. These burns of undergrowth will actually kill invasive species of insects and also prevent future wildfires in case of lightning strikes. Like during our drought seasons, it will become extremely dry, and just a random lightning strike can bring absolute devastation. So these are some of finishing up some of the picnicking areas. This is actually a restoration zone. There's lots of CCC hidden gems out here, but right now they're just not accessible because they are trying to rehabilitate this portion of the park and let nature take back over what was just trod down from too much activity. So they're actually regrowing that area. I'm going to let this truck pass. I don't want to show anybody's license plate or anything, so give them enough time to pass by and go on so that I'm not disturbing their privacy. All right, this little hill going on up. Over here, hidden in the tree line, is actually some CCC campsites, picnic areas, and that's a lovely little area to find along your hike whenever you do the bird blind trail. It will lead out there, and you'll come out on that other side of Elm Creek. Going up and over this hill and around a corner, we are going to come to the Pecan Grove area. And in the Pecan Grove area, and oh goodness, what is it? It's a creek. It's Birch Creek. I'm driving, so I don't have my map on me, but oh goodness, I need to clean my windshield, y'all. Don't judge me. Again, it's a learning experience. I'm learning. I will clean my windshield next time. Okay, so we're coming up to the entrance for camping area. This is going to be for your campsites 29 through 61, your shelter area hall, your shelter area. campsites. 62 and 90 are further down, and then you're going to have the Bird Blind Trail. You've got your trailer dump station right there, and back here is the Bird Blind Trail. You go through this lovely little gate, and further back in the woods is your Bird Blind, and a trail that keeps on going through some beautiful, beautiful area. I'm going to sneak through this little park host area and show you the electrical and water hookup area. This is one of them. These are some beautiful spots. As you can see, they're very well shaded, very quiet. This is your electrical area that you can camp at. And you can see how very well shaded and comfortable each of these sites are. And again, trying not to invade anybody's privacy while I do this video, but just showing you we've got plenty of spots available. And this loops around and comes right back out. And I'll do a quick pause and go to the shelter area and show you that fun little spot. And if you've never heard of a yurt, you'll get to see one. Okay, it's the Brushy Trail camping area that we just pulled through. And this path going further down is going to be your bathroom on the left. This is where your handicapped accessible showers and bathrooms are as well. And right across the street from the bathroom is going to be your shelter area. If you keep going around the curve, that is going to be your yurts. I'm going to park right over here in the bathroom area, and I'm just going to give you a quick view of everything in this area just by foot. It's a Tuesday, so there's not very many people out today. So I don't mind leaving the car running for a minute. I'm going to double check the bathroom before I go in to make sure that there's no one in there. And again, I don't invade anyone's privacy. Give me just a second. We're going to do a quick pause. Okay, so this is the big bathroom. There are 2 regular stalls, and then you've got your handicapped accessible bathroom. There's also a bench here for waiting area. Across the way, there are 2 showers. There is just a standard shower. You've got your changing state area and then your shower itself back behind the curtain. This is the regular one. And then for the handicapped accessible, which my sister absolutely loves, this is your handicapped accessible bathroom. Bathroom and shower. You've got plenty of room here to turn your wheelchairs around and make for great mobility and accessibility. You have your tall shower, you have your short shower, and then you've got your concrete bench there. The park host and the rangers keep this bathroom super, super clean. I absolutely love it. You've got benches out here on the outside, and the men's bathroom is going to be very, very similar. Not going in there because, you know, I don't have boy parts. I have girl parts. But you know what? It's okay. Across the way, let's see. Are we focused out? No, okay. It was just my glasses. This right here is your cabin number 1. It is kind of like a mini hotel room, only there's no bathroom. That's the only thing that cabin is lacking. None of the cabins or yurts have a bathroom. You have to come back to this one. This is your screen shelter area. Again, we have someone over on the side, so I'm just leaving that area alone, giving them their peace. Out here in the sheltered area, there's actually a picnic area with a ginormous barbecue pit. You've got a line of tables. And that great big old pit. You can do some serious damage there. These are the screen shelters. This one is not occupied, so I'm going to run over here and give you a quick look through the door. These are screened-in shelters. There is electricity. I don't know how well we can see in here. There we go. You've got your picnic table. There's electricity and concrete floor. There's some little loops along if you want to put up like a blind for privacy at night. We're going to walk back over to the bathroom area. There is a trail behind the bathroom that will lead to the yurts, and I will show you that in just a moment. All right, we're back behind the bathroom, and you can see little animal trails all over the place. This area, early in the morning and late in the afternoon, and at sunset, is just teeming with deer. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Let's see. Going back here, I won't be able to show you the inside of a yurt today, but that's okay. We'll get some pictures for you and introduce you to the inside of a yurt at a different time. Again, inside the yurts, there's a twin over double bunk bed, and then there is a double-sized futon. There is a refrigerator and microwave. And again, for this area, there's a great big barbecue pit. And these are the yurts. This is yurt number 2. Number 2 is your handicapped accessible yurt. You have a concrete path all the way to the door, and there's also a ramp up and into the yurt so that you don't have any problems with getting in and out with a wheelchair. And your bench, your picnic table, is also handicapped accessible and wheelchair accessible with an open spot for your wheelchair. Every site has its own little burn pit and barbecue pit. I'm hearing the buzzing of bees as they're gathering for the fall. This is just an absolutely lovely area to camp. If you're wanting to go camping and you don't have a camper, but you don't feel like being in a tent either, you're just not ready for that, these are great areas. The yurts, I believe, are $55 a night. There is a larger double capacity yurt. It's the bigger one over there in that corner. It has like twice the beds. It has an extra bunk bed in it. More people can stay and fit in that one little yurt than the others. And oh goodness, back here through the trees, you're going to see another building right over there. That is the shelter activity facility, where you can have great big parties. And off to the side, there is another trail going back into the back area. That is also a handicapped accessible trail. It is a very easy, very smooth trail, wide trail, so that you're able to come and go and just have lots of fun. All right, next we are going over to the other camping spot. The first one that I showed you, Cowboy Circle, Wagon Circle, that is for your great big huge RVs and great big pull behind trailers. Brushy Trail, the more wooded and shaded area, that's for your medium-sized campers and pull behinds. And then the next spot and last spot that we'll be visiting for camping is the smaller campers and pull behinds and tent area that you still have access to water and electricity. And again, this is the biggest of the bathrooms here at the shelter area with the showers. That is handicapped accessible. The other ones are not as handicapped accessible. They're just regular showers and such. Here we go. All right. We are leaving Brushy Trail in the shelter area. We're going to take a right, and we're going to keep on going to Pecan Grove. And that will be campsites 62 through 90. Okay, there is a Y here. On the left side of the Y is the exit portion of Elm Creek, and behind us there is a connection loop trail that leads you to Bird Blind that keeps your hike. I believe it's mile 1.7 miles for Elm Creek, and then you can add additional mileage by getting on that connection loop and walking the Bird Blind Trail, and that'll put you right about 3.5 miles, I believe. All right, so this is your do not enter, because that's where we're going to be coming out. We'll come back around. I'm going to let this guy enjoy his privacy. Most spots do have a park host. This is your Pecan Grove area, and again, I'm going to try to avoid showing anyone's license plates and such. These are for your smaller pull behind campers, small and medium pull behind campers. The first ones, I will tell you, I have camped there and they are super shaded. Really nice spots. Switch around. Oh, here comes the squirrel attack. Make sure we don't run over this bushy-tailed little fella. See, we've got some tent campers there, and it just keeps on looping around. this is the Pecan Grove. This is pretty much all of the camping spots that are available out here. This spot, as you can see, I don't know if you can see the sign or not, it tells you that's a tent only spot, but you have your electrical and water hookups there for you. And let me see if I can see these guys. You see all the bunnies? Like I said, there's tons of wildlife out here. Bye guys. Another tent only camping spot. There's somebody's great setup. All right, this is where I'm going to sign off. We're getting to the end of our trail, and this is Abilene State Park and all of its camping accessibility.